Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Zelp and today we are going to play some Fortnite. So I actually haven't decided on what game to be focusing on, so it's still up for debate. If you guys have a good suggestion, just let me know down in the comments, something new and something fun. I'll check it out, and if I like it, I'll probably start making content of it. So you guys are probably wondering why Fortnite, right? Of all games, why do you pick Fortnite to be playing instead of something else? Fortnite has always been a game that I somehow come back to. At one point, I was very competitive with Fortnite, and I would like go into creative mode every single day and just practicing building and editing. But then I stopped, and I don't mean just like stop practicing, I mean stop playing. Now the reason behind this is because back then there was actually a server at Singapore, and as a Malaysian staying in Malaysia, it's actually pretty close. So we have really good ping. And how good? It's like 10, sometimes even a single digit. And there's not a lot of games that is good and also, available to us, which makes it a game that I want to be good at. Because it's the only game that I can be good at. All the other good games are all hosted at the EU or the NA, so we won't have the chance to have good ping with those games. But Fortnite was different, and so I liked Fortnite a lot. But sadly, the Singapore server was closed down. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if they actually have a good reason for closing it down, but they closed down, and suddenly I felt like there is no point, because I know the moment I went back to creative and start trying out my building and trying out my editing, there are things that I just couldn't do anymore. And I know that no matter how hard I try, no matter how hard I train, I wouldn't be good enough, or rather, there'll still be people out there that will win me because they have better ping. And it was just very demotivating, so I decided to stop. However, after a while I came back anyways, and this time I come back because of friends, because of the building, because of the uniqueness of Fortnite. So Fortnite actually demands a lot from players. When I say demand a lot, I mean the building aspect of it. A lot of the first-person shooter games is simple enough. You point, you shoot, you use the environment to hide yourself and things like that. But in Fortnite, in a weird way of looking at it, you create your environment, and not a lot of people is okay with that. One of the reasons a lot of people stop playing, and also one of the reasons why newer players do not want to keep playing, it has something to do with how really good players just gets too good, and they just sort of like shit on everyone else. And that's something that I want to talk to you guys about. So in the past, what happened is, at least in chapter 1, is that players get so good that it makes it almost impossible for new players to come in and learn. And this actually kind of applies to all skill-based games. So imagine if everyone is just really good in a certain game, and the ranking system is just not good enough to split up the really good players from the bad, then all the new players will find themselves not having a place in the game. It's just too hard, so they stop playing. Now when a game do not get new players coming in, and at some point the old players want to leave, because seriously, who plays one game for the rest of their life, right? So at some point older players will leave as well, so the game will naturally get lesser and less populated, and eventually, die. So in order to prevent that, Epic Games actually included a few changes in Season 2. And I'm gonna actually talk to you guys about those changes. The first one is adding bots. So by adding bots, what this actually do is that it kind of dilutes the pool of people. the player. So this is the first change, adding bots. The next change that they did was the skill-based matchmaking. So right now, if you are a bad player or if you're new to the game, you actually get paired up with other players that are somewhat new to the game as well. And if you are a pro player, then you get paired up with someone that is better at the game. So this means that it's less likely that you get shit on really good players. So now is actually a pretty good time to give it a try, because a lot of the in-game player is not going to be that hard to overcome. So the game currently, because of the Halloween theme, there's a lot of like jump scare zombies by... Oh my god. No. Stop it. Epic stuff. It's like any other game. Stop it. Stop it too. Get the crap out. Is that the older player? Stop it. If you gotta make a video here. So that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, tell me what games that I should try out, make sure that it's new and it is interesting. And I'm gonna continue the video with some clips of me and my friends doing some challenges and also just trying to win the game. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. He's on the floor. Bring the explosive. Who has it?
It's me.
You do it. Who needs it? Derry, you need, right? Go.
But then I'm not the one who kill it. I'm not the one who kill it. Only you can.
Okay, give it to me then.
Use one grenade button. Use one grenade button.
I love you.
Wait, I got it. Thanks, Del.
Welcome.
I thought. No. I'll get him.
I got him too. We game together.
Yeah. No.
Yes. I'm going.
No.
Alright.
No, I hope for you. I hope for you. Yeah. Nice one. You got it.
Oh, the pro plays.
Oh my god. Deal damage to opponents with the exploding gas. Shit.
Yeah, that one is damn hard, man. You have to kill people, then carry them to find the gas pump.
I don't even know where got the exploding. Here got.
No, the gas pump is the what do you call that, petrol station. Yeah.
Say
we
first,
need help.
I cover you guys.
I got my kit.
You guys do the mission.
Oh, got the friend coming.
Where's the body?
No.
Don't
So
kill.
that one guy?
Match hitting.
Hey, the body gone already. Oh, I see.
What if they all die?
One
Like
minute,
if we
one
kill the last one.
Wait. You guys got party assist, right?
Yeah, go.
I'm doing it. I'm bringing him in.
Yeah, same.
Where do we put?
Dang.
Anyone else for rocket?
I have.
No license. Cheat, no
Try
license.
and drop and see if I can pick up that.
How many?
I mean, I only have 2, so I can. Do you drop it? I'm like spamming my X right now.
Okay. Gotta drop now.
Alright.
Got it?
I don't know. No idea.
It's gone. Where is it? Oh my god.
No license.
Derry.
Oh no.
Oh.
We build fire later. Anyone can pick up the bad name. Alright. I got it. Go.
I do.
Never mind. It's either the P90 or our lives. Why Derry not going to the blue side? Where are you going, Derry?
I don't know whether I have to control that. You're like, oh my.
Like one don't know how to drive, one don't know how to navigate.
Okay.
I see an opening.
Any bandages in the.
Yeah. Oh snap.
Oh, yeah.
People over there.
I found my kid using my.
Thank you, Ferry.
I hope I don't get snuck out of the window.
Ferry, you the man.
You remember take a small shield then.
Okay. Taking like we rocket them also.
Game 100.
Dead.
What?
What?
The last one?